introduce myself. I am Sergeant Clark. I am one of the supervisors of the Prince George's County Police Department. So some of these folks you see riding around in police cars and driving up and down the street and so forth, a lot of work for me. They all answer to somebody. There's somebody that makes sure they get paid and make sure that they're disciplined when they do wrong, because they're not perfect people. And so when you guys complain on officers, or your parents complain on officers, I'm one of the people that they're going to have to answer to if they want to still keep their job. That's what the 3 stripes mean, is supervisor. It stands for sergeant, okay? Okay, that's number 1. One of the things that Reverend Collins talked about was 70%. And what I wanted to kind of point out is this. When you talk about a percentage, it's just like anything you learn in school. He was not referring to everybody. It was that 30% that he didn't have to talk about. So whenever someone's talking, they don't say 100%, they say 70%, anything less than 100. If it doesn't refer to you, just understand that that means it's not absolute. That means that there's another percentage of people that it did not apply to. So all the things you guys talked about, like, you know, as far as the dad not being in the house and stuff like that, if it didn't apply to you, that means you fell in the 30 percentile. What I want to talk to you guys about is something that is very important, and you're going to take this wherever you go. The word manhood, or being a man, or womanhood, and being a woman. Gentlemen, anybody, I know you guys are eating. Tell me what you think makes you a man. That's if you even think you're a man. Anybody think they're a man in you? Okay. What makes you a man?
Because I have self-control. Because, like, if somebody curse me out or do anything without putting their hands on me, then I have the knowledge or know-how to just sit there and not do nothing.
Excellent. That will be one reason I will accept to say that you're a man. That's part of it. Self-control. Young man, what makes you a man?
Probably like don't hang with the wrong crowd, like gang activities.
Absolutely. Decision making. Making the right decisions. That certainly helps make you a man. How about you, sir?
Not a man.
Not a man yet? Okay, you're a boy. But do you know how to make right decisions? Okay, that means you're a young man. What makes you a young man?
To do right.
Okay, do right. Okay. How about you, young man? What makes you a nice young man?
Be honest.
Excellent. The young man here said, be honest. But guess what else makes you a man? Speaking up. Use them lungs you got. Be proud of who you are. Whenever you speak loud and in a clear voice, because that makes you a young man, okay? Okay? Okay. We get you there. How about you, young man? What makes you a young man? Not sure? Okay, well, you're going to sit back and you're going to learn. How about you, young man?
Stand up for yourself.
Absolutely. If you believe in something, and if it's the right thing that you're standing up for, stand up for yourself, or for your rights, makes you a man. But make sure you stand up for the right thing. Consult with someone if you're not sure. How about you, young man?
Reasonable decisions.
Reasonable decisions. Excellent. Let me tell you what I feel, in addition to the things that you said, make you a man. Okay? And young ladies, some of this stuff will apply to you, if not all of it. Okay? But before we even go into what I feel, how about the young lady? What makes you a young woman?
Respecting myself.
Respecting herself. Yes, ma'am. That's good. How about you?
I don't know.
You're not sure? Okay, just listen up. You might learn. Here you go.
Being able to, well, I stand up for what I believe in. Say that.
Okay, okay. Hopefully he's believing in the right thing. Okay, that's all young ladies I have. Okay, listen to this. This is what makes you a man and a woman. How about keeping your word? How about keeping your word? Have you ever promised your parents, yourself, have you ever heard of New Year's resolutions? I'm not going to do this anymore. Okay, that's called being a man, in my opinion, or being a woman. Like, for instance, Reverend Collins and I met last week. Briefly, he gave me a little card. It had an address on it. Hey, Sergeant Clark, why don't you come out and speak to the young kids, you know, just like we used to do on 75th Avenue. My schedule is busy. I am doing a whole lot. I've got new employees, and I'm off the clock. I'm not even working. I just still got my uniform. But guess what? The last thing I said to him is, Reverend Collins, I'll be there. I kept my word. That's part of being a man. I could have stayed in the bed, made him an excuse. I could have did anything but watching some TV, turned on some cable, or trying to catch some football game or basketball game. But would that make me less of a man? Yes, it would. So one of the things I want you to instill in your mind is when you're told, correction, when you tell someone you're going to do something, when you make a promise to do something, keep your word. That's one of the big things that you'll take anywhere you go, is being a man or a woman of your word. If you keep your word to yourself, to your parents, to any adults, to your friends, that builds character. And those are the people that make it far in life. Not coming up with excuses every time you do some of the same things that someone asks of you. They ask you to do something, you say, I'm going to do it. Someone says, be sure to make up your bed. Okay, Ma, I'll take care of that. She comes home and the bed is still unmade. Then you basically, you're losing your credibility. You don't have any money in the bank at this point. And that means people are not going to believe you when you say you're going to do something. They're going to say, oh, he said he's going to be there. He's not going to be there. She said she's going to do this. She's not going to do it because she never keeps her word. So keep your word.
You said commitment?
Commitment. When you commit to other people, you make that commitment to yourself. Yes, sir. Accomplishments or goals.